I don't know what album this was in, but it was in one of them.
Yeah, oh, I got it right here.
Well, the preacher went out walking. It was on one Sunday morning. It was against his religion, but he took his gun along. Shot himself some mighty fine quail and one little measly hare. But on his way returning home, he met a great big grizzly bear. Well, the bear got down in the middle of the road, on all fours like a great big toad. Looked at preacher right square in the eye. Preacher said, hello and bye-bye. Down the road, the preacher did run, and the bear right after that preacher did come. Ran and he ran for about a mile, then they both sat down and rested a while. Preacher got up, started running again. So did the bear, and he was gaining on him. They ran and they ran till he spotted a tree. Said, up on the limb is the place for me. The bear got close, made a grab for him, but the preacher leaped up and he made the limb. Pulled himself up, turned about, cast his eyes to the heaven, and he did shout, oh Lord, you delivered Daniel from the lion's den. From the lion's den. Oh Lord, you delivered Jonah from the belly of the whale. The Hebrew children from the fiery furnace, so the good book does declare. Oh Lord, if you can't help me, for goodness sakes, don't help that bear. Well, about that time, that limb let go, and that preacher came tumbling down. Pulled a straight razor out of his pocket before he hit the ground. And what happened next, I do declare, was a truly historical sight. Between the preacher and the bear in the road right there, with the fur flying left and right. Well, the preacher and the bear went round and round. First they were up, then they were down. The bear, he roared, and the preacher, he groaned, and it looked like the preacher was holding his own. He said, Lord, if I get out of here alive, the good book I will abide. No more hunting on Sabbath day. Come Sunday, I'm headed to church to pray. And then to the heavens, the preacher glanced, said, Lord, won't you give me this one more chance? And then his suspenders gave away, and he knocked that bear 10 feet away. Preacher got up, and he made a bound for the tree where he'd be safe and sound. Pulled himself up and turned about, looked to the sky and began to shout, oh Lord, you delivered Daniel from the lion's den. From the lion's den. Oh Lord, you delivered Jonah from the belly of the whale. And the Hebrew children from the fiery furnace, so the good book does declare. So Lord, if you can't help me, for goodness sakes, don't help that bear. For goodness sakes, don't help that bear.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, y'all, thanks for stopping by. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring the bell.